I'm going to take the apple pie filling that I've made. I will try to remember to post the link to that. It was part one of the apple turnovers. Today I'm going to make the apple crumble, and I'm going to make it gluten-free. Now I'm making it for the group, so I have this little takeaway style tin, and first I'll cover it, fill the little tin just enough with the apple filling. I've made strawberry and rhubarb, but I already made that, so I'll have to make the filling another time to show how I did that. I've made strawberry and rhubarb and blueberry as well. And I just love it when it goes on the floor. I will get the crumble ready. Now the crumble calls for 75 grams of gluten-free flour, turn this on, perfect. Okay. And no, that was 75 grams, not 70. Silly woman. Oh well. Better to find that out now than later. Okay, let's put a little bit more in. That's of course 78. There, 75. Now then. And 75 grams of gluten-free oats. So let's pour that in. Okay. And then, now this calls for 100 grams of brown sugar, but just like with the filling, I'm making this for the diabetics among you, so I'm going to be using coconut sugar. And I forgot to get that out. Where did I put? Right. Coconut sugar isn't where it belongs. Going mad looking for the jar of coconut sugar because I forgot that I put it in a container. Right, okay. 100 grams of coconut sugar. Coconut sugar doesn't spike blood sugars the way cane sugar does, so it is acceptable for diabetics. So I've been using it for you guys quite successfully. Now 100 grams of butter. And the butter is here. We're having such a mild winter. I mean, we're getting rain this year, that's a relief, but the temperatures are so much milder than usual that the butter is actually soft. I mean, we're in the mid-teens and it shouldn't be quite that mild this time of year. Even up around the Shetland Islands, it's warmer than it should be for this time of year. So as long as it carries on raining, though, I don't think you'll get anyone complaining. It would be wonderful if we had enough rain this year to not be on water rations next summer. It's been earlier each year that we've been on water rations, so it makes it quite difficult for the farmers, as if they didn't have enough difficulties already. Okay, there is and then cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon. I have some cinnamon already grated, 1/4 teaspoon. I need to get busy and grate more of it. And where are my little nutmegs? I think I put them over here. There they are. And my little grater. these freshly grated powdered things are so wonderful. But I buy vanilla powder instead of the vanilla extract, and it's absolutely amazing. So I was so annoyed because the other day I dropped the little pot of vanilla powder on the floor. Vanilla powder went everywhere, and I quickly swept it up with the little dustbin and brush, set it aside, and forgot about it. Yesterday, I think it was, I spilled something, and I took the little dustbin and brush, and I smelled the most wonderful aroma of vanilla. And I looked in the bin, and there was that vanilla powder still sitting out there after all this time, and it still smelled so wonderful. The freshly grated things add such a richness of flavour that it's well worth the time that it takes to grate it, but it takes a long time. So I'll pause this for a moment. I just found a jar of them that was right in front of me. Never mind. Okay, there's that. Now, I want to take this and just try to crumble it all up a bit. First, with the little crumbler thing. Get that started. Break it up a bit. Like that last little bit of dust that won't swim up. Now, get your fingers in there and get the little crumbles of butter into the oats and the flour. Get them all crumbled up as small as possible until it's all grainy, and that is not easy with soft butter because it keeps trying to just mush. But you have to get it in the flour and oats. The oats are crucial here because they help it to crumble. And we don't want pools of melted butter, so we just have to keep working it. And you don't want to crush it into a ball. You just want to keep making it little crumbles, keep trying to break it up. And that's also difficult when the butter is soft. When it's cold and hard, I might need to put it in the fridge for the next crumbles that I make because it just keeps wanting to make little mushy balls instead of crumbles. Yes, I'm trying to mix all of the powder in there. that seems to be about as tiny as I'm going to get it. Right there. The butter would be doing much better, I think, if it were cold. It just does not want to break up any further than that. It just keeps mushing. I think it's too warm. Then I pour it on top. Of the apple mix. Get it all flattened down. And then, since it's already cooked, this won't take long, but I'm just going to pop it into the oven for a few minutes, and I will, as always, put the link to the video, the recipe where I got this, in the description box. I'll be back soon. Okay, here's the finished product. I can't quite see how the camera is going. I'm so rubbish at this. But that's what it looks like when it's done. And when it cools enough, all I'll need to do then is put the lid on. These are the little lids. And then it will be easy for someone to come and collect and take to the gathering. So they're all very easy. The recipe called for 40 to 50 minutes in the oven at 180. I didn't find that to be the case, so it will depend on your oven. I found it done much more quickly. This was about half an hour, so yeah, you will still have to keep an eye on it. But that is a crumble. I hope you enjoyed it.